It is Sunday, January 16th in the NBA, and I'm back with my two best picks of the day, including 4 leans at the end. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Let's recap another day because, boy, oh boy, we were so close to bringing out these bad boys. A 3-in-1 day, and man, oh man, the broom should have been out. But man, just 1 point, rebound, or assist away from Cash and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Missing on the hook. But either way, another profitable day. That makes it 4 straight days where we made you guys some money if you've just been following the plays. The Spurs, James Harden, and my best bet of the day, which some people might have disagreed with, Malik Monk's under in PRAs, which cashes easily 10-4 over the past 4 days. All those guys treated us nicely. Let's keep this train rolling because, like I said, 4 straight winning days. If you are new to the channel, new to the Calling Our Shot community, go ahead, click that subscribe button down below. We are less than 100 subscribers away from the big 20,000. And hopefully we can bring out the brooms today. Only 2 official plays, but like I said, also if you want to click that like button too, I'd really appreciate it. We can't do it without your guys' love and support. My last note is that our NFL wildcard picks for Sunday is linked in the description. We got a bunch. We covered every single game, and I timestamped each of these games. So in case you're watching it after like the Bucks versus Eagles 1 p.m. Eastern game, don't worry, that video is timestamped. You can just go to it, click the link in the description, and then you can see all the different timestamps for each respective games. Now, let's waste no more time, honestly. Let's get into today's slate, which is not a good one. We only have 4 games on today. One of them is a 1 p.m. game, which I will have a 1 p.m. game play, but it's a little bit later on in the video because I know some people might be watching it after the fact. Now, we're going with my best bet of the day, which has been on a pretty good run. It's been a guy that we've already taken as props, the same exact matchup, and you'll know who he is. De'Aaron Fox, over 33.5 PRAs, minus 110 on DraftKings. Now, if you don't have a PRA line, I'd probably lean towards over in points. You'll understand why. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it because De'Aaron Fox, I basically could just go back to Thursday, today's Saturday, or Sunday, what am I saying? I could go back to Friday, just copy and paste what I said in the video because it's the same exact matchup. We took his over in PRAs that game, and we took it, and he cashed it easily for us. And of course, it's the same exact matchup against the Houston Rockets. Now, obviously in that game, De'Aaron Fox cashed usually at 27 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. He cashed for like 8 minutes left in the third quarter. He only played 34 minutes, had 41 PRAs, and that some games, if the game's a little bit closer, will play 37 to 38 minutes, depending on the game flow. Now, he's hit this over in back-to-back games pretty easily, and he's hit this over in 6 of his past 8 games since the calendar year flipped to 2022. Coincidentally enough, he's shot 18 plus times in 6 games, 6 of his past 8 games. Wouldn't you guess, those are the games he hit his over, and he's been shooting a ton against this Houston Rockets team. Now, like I said in the last video, the Houston Rockets, they play at one of the fastest paces in the NBA. The sportsbooks know this. This over-under set at 238.5 points, one of the highest we've seen all season long, and it wouldn't surprise me if this line goes up because these two teams don't play a whole lot of defense and play a whole lot of offense, running the ball fast up and down the court. That plays exactly into what Fox does. Now, if we look at it, the Rockets currently boast, I think they actually might have the 2nd worst defensive rating in the NBA. Who knows? But either way, they give up the most points per game in the NBA. And in Fox's last 6 career games versus Houston, he's had the following PRA lines: 46, 37, 33, 29, 46, and 41 most recently. Now, he's cashed the line in 4 of his past 6 games against Houston, finishing on the hook just once, and I think he can get it done for us. You look at Fox, he's going to be running up and down the court, scoring at will. Now, I don't see anything changing for Fox to not be aggressive today. Should continue to do that. Last game he shot 18 times, and he normally has been shooting about 20 plus times in the past couple of games. And honestly, if you look at it, the Kings might still be without their centers, but honestly, I hope their centers return today, like Rashawn Holmes, because last game, Marvin Bagley, he shot 20 times, and not to say anything that's a lock, but there's a lock there. Rashawn Holmes, if he starts, he is not shooting it 20 plus times. There'll be more shot attempts for De'Aaron Fox, maybe a couple assist opportunities. I think Fox gets a couple more assists than people might expect today. And then Fox, we trust, and we ride him as our best bet of the day. Pause. We ride with him because I really think he has a great chance of putting up another great performance. Just keep this game close, Rockets, and De'Aaron Fox should cruise past this over. Now let's move on to my second pick before getting to 4 other leans, which will include my spread pick lean. We're going Deandre Ayton double-double, minus 114 on Barstool. Now, I don't love picking a ton of double-double props, and a double-double means you need either 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals, 10 blocks. You just need 10 of any 5 of those categories. But this is an early PM tip-off, so it is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're watching the video after this, maybe just scroll through or just listen, and hopefully Deandre Ayton has treated us nicely. Now, like I said, it's an early PM, 1 p.m. Eastern time tip-off. Now, get those bets locked in. Now, let's be honest. Ayton not really treated us nicely on the channel. Normally, I've actually come for his head saying, I don't really trust this guy. Some games he just doesn't show up. But last game he showed up, and I think he will show up today. Because if you look at last game, he had 12 rebounds, 27 points. The 2 previous games, because he just returned from health and safety protocols, he only had 8 and 9 rebounds. So missing on the hook once, and then we need 2 more rebounds. He's had the 10-plus points in all 3 of the games. Not worried about the points today. Now, these 2 teams, the Detroit Pistons and the Phoenix Suns, matched up back on December 2nd. Ayton, 17 points, 12 rebounds in that one. And in Ayton's last 5 matches for Detroit, he's had a double-double on 4 of them. The one game he missed, but he only scored 8 points. And I don't think the points will be the issue today. I think we'll just be getting those rebounds. And I'm not like Isaiah Stewart. We look at Isaiah Stewart, the starting center for the Pistons. Not really concerned about him. He'll concede some points to Deandre Ayton. Chris Paul will find him. I think Ayton even hit a not a triple-double. He hit a 3-pointer last game, so props to him. But I think this game will be a little bit more competitive than the spread might suggest. It could be a blowout. That's all he has potential. But the Pistons, they normally play teams a little bit more competitively at home. And if they want to brick every shot and let the Suns blow them out, fine with me. Just let Ayton pile up the rebounds in the first half. Now, we'll look at, like I said earlier, he'll be guarding Isaiah Stewart, who I don't want to be mean to him, but he just doesn't have a ton of offensive game. He's a guy that's going to score a majority of his points in the paint. So Ayton doesn't really have to go out there and respect the 3-point line. That's not what he has to do, or even the mid-range. Just be chilling out in the paint, grabbing every rebound. Hopefully, that is what we're asking for Deandre Ayton to do, just piling up the rebounds. Over the last 7 games, Pistons have allowed the 3rd most rebounds per game. Overall, the 6th most to opposing power forwards and the 7th most to opposing centers. So there's really funneling all those rebounds to the big men. You obviously know the Suns do not start like an opposing, like a DeMontis Sabonis and Miles Turner. Now let's start Jay Crowder at the 4. So Jay Crowder can still grab some rebounds, but I think Deandre Ayton will be piling them up. We just need 10 points, 10 rebounds, boom, cash the double-double prop. Not too juiced. I'm all in on that. Now let's move on to my 4 other picks, and these are going to be, I'll put a lean on the screen. I'm not going to put a bunch of different slides, but, well, I'll put a slide for each of them, but these are leans, and I'm not necessarily playing them. I'm only playing those 2, De'Aaron Fox and Deandre Ayton. But I do want to talk about these. The first one, Karl-Anthony Towns, over 3.5 assists, minus 135. A little bit juiced, but this is a play that I think is a pretty good one. Not going to take it personally. Maybe I'll put it into some long shot parlay or something like that. But the Warriors are a team that notoriously doesn't allow a ton of assists to opposing teams, but they're obviously down Stephen Curry and Draymond Green today. And this is a game that Cat has hit this over in 6 straight games for Golden State. He's hit this over in 8 of his last 10 games overall, missing on the hook twice with 3 assists. I think it's a pretty decent matchup, and I think he can get it done. And moving on to his teammate for another lean, D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists, plus 120. Now, I love the great value on this one at plus 120. This is a guy that's had 10 plus assists in 5 of his last 7 games. So maybe throw a dart at like a double-double prop. Wouldn't be the worst bet in the world. Now, obviously, he's taken on his former team, the Warriors, who signed him and then traded him away for Andrew Wiggins. He's had 7 and 8 assists his last 2 games versus the Warriors. It's a decent track record. If you can get to that plus value, don't hate the play. Just want to put it out there for you guys in case you want to take it. Now, my next one that I have considered, just don't have a line for him, Nikola Jokic over in points. Now, Rudy Gobert should be back for the Utah Jazz today. And let's be honest, I don't know what Rudy Gobert did to Nikola Jokic, but whatever he did, I don't care. But Nikola Jokic just goes at him, shoots a great percentage, and is normally pretty aggressive against Rudy Gobert. Maybe it's just that he wants to prove him that he's not the defensive player of the year, or maybe he just wants to have a great game against him. Either way, I think Jokic has a pretty good game today. Just don't have any lines for this Utah Jazz versus Denver Nuggets game. But my spread pick lean of the day, which I won't play officially because you already know I don't love playing spreads, and I don't really love spreads on Sundays. Sometimes Sunday games are weird, but I like the Nuggets plus 4.5. Now, the Jazz, like I said, are getting Gobert back, and I believe teams have really been struggling with chemistry getting those guys back. Now, Rudy Gobert doesn't do much on the offensive side besides setting some screens, but you look at the Jazz, really struggled recently, losing 4 straight games. Their last win, actually, was at Denver when they won by 6 points against the Nuggets. This is a rematch of a couple weeks ago, I believe on January 5th. I just think the Nuggets have something in them. I think they can get the win today. But all the 4 of these picks are just all leans. The main picks we have full confidence in, De'Aaron Fox and Deandre Ayton. I love both those plays. Like I also love these plays on the screen for the NFL wildcard game. Obviously, my NFL best bets for wildcard weekend, Sunday games, all 3 of them. I talk about them all in this one. Let's go for 5 straight profitable days. Go check out that video. We have a couple great props in that one. We've been on a pretty good run in the NFL. Although yesterday, Saturday, was a little bit weird. We missed both of our spread and over-under picks. But either way, we cashed that Joe Burrow under in passing yards, which is all we're concerned about. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's have another great day. Go for 5 straight winning days. I appreciate you guys. Let's go have another good winning day in the NBA. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.